Kind of a rainy day here this morning, so figured with 2 weeks before fall, we'll head out to the shop and start working on getting the pulling tractors ready to go. This is the newest addition to our collection. This is a 1948 John Deere B. This was part of the Warkentine collection that we got at auction out of Kelowna, BC. You can see here, we just, it didn't have a correct carburetor with it, so we got a hold of Linbros down in the States, and they are getting us set up with the right one, so that's coming in the mail here shortly. Here, we're missing the dummy plugs out the back, but those are coming as well. Thank goodness for Linbros. She's dirty, she's a little rough, but that's what we're going to do today, is we'll get her all cleaned up and ready for the pull. We will be attending the O'Keefe Ranch tractor pulls put on by the Spallmucheen Pioneer Power Club. Getting her started here, we've got a wash and wax that I like to use. It's like an aerosol spray. Spray it on there and take a cloth and you wipe it off. It comes off pretty easy. It lifts a lot of the dirt up and gives a really nice finish for the next steps. The total process that we're doing today with our B and the H are going to be a full wash and wax. Then we're going to use a cutting compound and a polish compound, and then we're going to coat both of these tractors up with a graphene ceramic coating. So this is something new. We've always cut and polished our tractors to get them ready and looking their best, but we've never done the ceramic coating. So this is a whole new experience that we're going to try here and see how it goes. And we'll speed up the rest of this cleaning process here. Looks pretty boring. This is the wash and wax product I'm using. You can see sprays on super easy. It's like a nice foaming aerosol. Goes on. Get a good coating on everything. These wheels were really, really rough and dirty. And then just let it sit for a couple of seconds and it washes off. And here again with the back, I found that this spray and wax, sorry, came really, really handy for getting the leaking hydraulic fluid all off the rear end. It was so easy to wipe it all off and really made the back end of the tractor look its best right now. So excited about that. And here we're going to use the Chemical Guys cutting compound. It's a really, really great product. You don't need a lot of it at all. Put it on a microfiber, and then once you apply it to the paint, just have nice even pressure, circular motions going on right onto the paint. You will notice, you'll see some on my cloth here, there will be a layer of paint that will come off, but it's just lifting off that top layer and exposing it for the polish to go on and be absorbed more into the paint. This is really, really great for covering up any of the little scratches and imperfections that happen from using these tractors, and gives you a really nice smooth surface to apply the polish and then the ceramic coating later on. Now once you've got the cutting compound worked in, you switch to a different cloth, rub it again in a circular motion, nice even pressure, and this just buffs out and removes any remaining of the cutting compound that is still on the surface. You can see in the white rag in my left hand there that it is very much green. That's it. And then we switch to, it's again Chemical Guys product. It's a nice jewel finish polishing finish on there. And again, same process as using the cutting compound. It's just a bit of elbow grease to get it in there. Circular motions, get a really nice coating over everything that you have put the cutting compound on. Nice even pressure. Make sure I got all the areas on there. Just because I did use a cutting compound, I don't want to leave any of the paint unpolished and exposed. Otherwise, it's just going to be dull. Even with the ceramic coating, I don't know how well that would still show the shine through. So just make sure you get polish everywhere. Already at this stage, it is feeling a lot smoother and looking a lot shinier. Switch to a new clean cloth, and again, same process as after the cutting compound. Nice, smooth, buff it out. You'll know that it is buffed out enough when there is no more haze or anything left, and at this point you can really feel the difference. After you're all done, it just feels very nice and smooth. And here we jumped over to the H, applying the graphene, the Adams Graphene ceramic coating spray. And this process is you spray it directly onto your microfiber cloth. Make sure you get a good liberal amount on there. Apply it to your surface. Make sure it's got a really nice coating on there. And then you let it sit and wait for 1 to 2 minutes. It will turn into like a rainbowy kind of oil slick haze, and then another clean cloth afterwards, and then you're going to buff that out. And you're going to keep rubbing it until you don't see any more of the haze on there. And after this process is done, it's about 4 hours, and then you are ready to go. It can be in rain, snow. That is all she takes. The whole process today took us about 4.5, just shy of 5 hours for my husband and I to go through both tractors with both the spray and wax, or for all the spray and wax, the cutting compound, the polishing, and the ceramic coating, but it looks a million times better. I didn't get any before shots of the H in the shop. I do have another video on here of it running, sitting outside the shop, so that's about what she looked like before today, before we got started on her. This is a 1946 H. We did the restoration job on this guy. When he came to us, he was a non-runner. Tree growing out of him, pulled him out of the bush out of Grand Forks, BC, and now he looks a lot better. Complete with chrome stack, ready to go to his first pull here on the 16th. Here's a shot of Drew working on the bee, finishing up the last little bit of ceramic coating. And there she is. We are really, really happy with how the products all work together and how got these tractors ready to go. Yeah, so September 16th, O'Keefe Ranch in Vernon, BC. Starts at 10 a.m. There is the antique tractor pulls as well as quilting show. If you're around the area, come out,